Hi everyone, it's Jenny here from The Bear and the Fox, and with me today I have
Oscar. Hi.
And we're back for another
Chapter book of the month.
Yeah, we've been on a bit of a break with chapter book of the month and we are back now. And what book have we got for you?
Rabbit and Bear.
Rabbit and Bear, Attack of the Snack, because this actually, Rabbit and Bear, is a series. So this particular book is Attack of the Snack. Now, we've cheated a little bit because it's not really a chapter book. It doesn't have any chapters, but it is longer than a picture book. It's kind of a cross between a picture book and a chapter book, and it is fully illustrated. So, Oscar, can you tell us what this book is about?
It's like about Rabbit and Bear find an owl. Rabbit doesn't like the owl, so he locks it up, and then it's a long conversation of why they locked it up.
Oh, there's Owl in jail with all the other animals around. Yeah, so they find Owl and they're suspicious of Owl and they lock up poor Owl. Well, actually, Rabbit and the other animals lock up poor Owl. Bear, what does Bear do?
She just goes and eats some blueberries.
She goes and eats some blueberries and comes back and finds that they've done this to poor Owl. There's Bear going off to have some blueberries. So is that the end of the story? Owl stays in jail. End of story. Bye-bye. No?
No.
What happens?
They unlock Owl and they all say sorry to each other.
Yeah, so they figure out that it was a bit of a misunderstanding. Can you remember why Rabbit wanted to lock up Owl?
Because he thought they gobbled you up and then ripped up all your bones at once the next day and like made a birthday present made out of you.
So Rabbit thinks that all owls chase rabbits and eat them up and then burp up your bones and wrap them as a little gift of you. But is it a big scary owl that kind of does that?
No.
We've got a picture of a little owl.
Oh.
Look, because Owl is actually smaller than Rabbit. Yes, so they clear up the misunderstanding and they let Owl out of jail, and then they help Owl to make a house underground.
Yeah,
it's
underground.
It's a burrowing owl, and actually Rabbit and some of the other animals are very good at burrowing, so they help Owl to make a new house, and then Owl needs something to decorate her house with. Poo.
Well, Bear's blueberry poo.
Yeah, because Bear's run off again. She eating all those blueberries. She has to run off and do lots of poo. And then Owl decorates the burrow with Bear's poo. So what have we got here?
Owl's wallpaper made out of Bear's blueberry poo.
Yes, this is a lovely book featuring lots of burping and lots of poo.
And lots of bum.
And lots of bum. It's probably not a far stretch of the imagination why the boys love this book, but it's also a book about friendship and
The owl's burping a tune.
the longest burp in picture book history, possibly, or chapter
Burp.
book history. Sorry. Yes. So it's a book about burping and poo, but it's also a book about friendship and about not judging others and maybe not locking others in jail before giving them a chance to explain themselves. Paul didn't even know what jail was, but he wanted to put Owl in one.
And then Rabbit said a jail is where you can lock up 10-foot tall burping killer owls.
Yeah. Rabbit was being a little bit silly and did say sorry in the end, and It was really, really hard saying sorry, but once Rabbit had said sorry, it was like a weight was lifted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, Oscar, what's your overall verdict of this book?
Great.
Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Wee.
You've not got enough thumbs, have you? That's how much you like this book. And it was actually Oscar's little brother that got this book for his 4th birthday, so it's great for all ages. Oscar can read it all by himself, and we can read it aloud to his little brother. So reading it out loud took about half an hour. So if you've got time for a longer bedtime session, you could read it in one go, or you could read it in bits. Even though it's not got chapters, there are sort of breaks in the story where you can take a little rest and continue the next day. So that was our latest
Chapter book of the month.
Yes, and if you enjoyed today's episode, then please do like this video and
subscribe to our channel.
Exactly. And you can also find details of this book over on my blog, and I'll put the link to that in the notes below. And we'll see you next time. Happy reading. Bye.
We forgot something.
What did we forget?
Squeezy hug.
Oh, squeezy hug.